This is Psalms chapter 17 and 18. Hear the right, O Lord, attend unto my cry. Give ear unto my prayer, that goeth not out of feigned lips. The psalmist is calling on the Lord again. Again? There's never enough times to call upon the Lord. The psalmist said, I am purposed that my mouth shall not transgress. He didn't say I'm trying, or I'm doing my best. He was determined. I'm purposed. A way of life. He has trained his mind and gotten it under subjection. He has purposed concerning the works of men. By the words of thy lips I have kept me from the paths of the destroyer. The path of the destroyer, the ways of the devil, sin. That's tough. It's real tough. It's very tough. I've studied it, but I'm not even worthy to read it. I'm not. I'm probably one of the biggest failures there is. I'm just a wash up, a has been, and a joke. I'm not even worthy to do this, to read this or do anything. I'm not worthy. If it wasn't for Christ, man, if it was by my works alone, there's no way. Show thy marvelous loving kindness, O thou that saves by thy right hand them that put their trust in thee from those that rise up against them. Save by thy right hand. Who's on the right hand side of God? His right hand, his Son. It's only through the Son that a man can be saved. Keep me as the apple of the eye. Hide me under the shadow of thy wings. Aren't you glad that you're saved and you're under the Lord's wings, covered? Since we are covered, we will be delivered. As for me, says the psalmist, I will behold thy right face in righteousness. I shall be satisfied when I awake with thy likeness. This is when the dead in Christ shall rise, and those which are alive and remain are caught up in the air, and so shall we ever be with the Lord. In chapter 18, the Lord is my rock and my fortress and my deliverer, my God, my strength, in whom will I trust, my buckler, and the horn of my salvation, and my high tower. I will call upon the Lord, who is worthy to be praised. So shall I be saved from mine enemies. I love this chapter because it's so beautiful about the power of God. Because when the Lord was cried to by his child, the earth shook and trembled. The foundations was shaken because the Lord was wroth. Smoke went out of his nostrils, and fire out of his mouth devoured. He bowed the heavens and came down, and darkness was under his feet. He rode upon a cherub and did fly. He flew upon the wings of the wind. He made darkness his secret place, and the brightness that was before him his thick cloud passed. Hailstones and coals of fire. The Lord thundered in the heavens, and the highest gave up his voice. He sent out his arrows and scattered them, and he shot out lightnings and discomforted them. Thy foundations of the world were discovered at thy rebuke. He sent from above and drew me out of many waters. And this is going to happen, and it's called the rapture. He delivered me from my strong enemy and from them which hated me, for they were too strong for me. He brought me forth also into a large place. He delivered me because he delighted in me. The Lord rewarded me according to my righteousness. We will get rewards for our works. I have kept the ways of the Lord, and I have not done wickedly departed from my God. And I sure wish I could say that, but I can't. For all his judgments were before me, and I did not put away his statutes from me. I wish I could say that. I was also upright before him, and kept myself from mine iniquity. I wish I could say that. Therefore hath the Lord recompensed me according to my righteousness, according to the cleanness of my hands in his eyesight. I know from my faults and my falls and my selfishness, I probably won't receive many rewards for the works that I've done. I probably won't receive many awards for resisting temptation and not giving in. I'll probably be empty-handed and won't have much to cast at the Lord's feet. I'm not as precious as my rewards or crowns or jewels. I'm wretched and vile. All I can say is I'm sorry. You can't say sorry but so many times. I don't have anything to cast at his feet to glorify him, really. I'm not even worthy to lay myself down. If we're merciful, He'll be merciful. If we're upright, He'll be upright. If we are pure, He'll be pure. If we are forward, He'll be forward toward us. But He will save the afflicted and bring down the high looks. He will light my candle and lighten my darkness. I'm glad He brought me out of darkness. In Christ we can run through a troop and leap over a wall. The Lord's way is perfect. Who is God? The Lord is. Who is a rock? The Lord is. He gives us strength. He teaches our hands to war against the devil. He will enlarge our steps under us so we don't slip. The rest of this chapter is about David's success over his enemies. But this also is Christ's success over His enemies as well. That's going to happen in our near future. Thou hast made me the head of the heathen. A people whom I have not known shall serve me. And this whole world will be under the rule of Christ when He comes back during the battle of Armageddon. Great deliverance giveth He to this king, and showeth mercy to His anointed, to David, and to his seed forevermore.